Nigeria, area around the Niger. Your name ignores the second largest water body. They've bore saddening hardships, as we see. Nigeria, latitude 49 and 140 north of the equator, longitude 30 and 140 east of the Greenwich meridian, bounded in the west, north, east and on the south by the republics of Benin, Niger, Cameroon and the Atlantic respectively. Nigeria, center of the world, heart of the earth. Your strength alter egos as your biggest challenge. Until time, you must rise as the greatest nation on the face of the earth. Nigeria, home to over 500 cultures and ethnic groups. A world of colors, if you ask me. I hope you don't look color riot, that your colors do not riot. Your varied colors should accentuate your beauty. Nigeria, south of the Sahara, Arabian Nights. Your name begins to sound Arabian. Maghreb, Mali, Sudan, Nigeria. A case your name originated from the Tuareg, bordering desert lands of antiquity, bordering oceans of vast enormity. Nigeria, center of the world. You straddle somewhat at the middle of Africa, which in turn, settling between the Americas and the Middle East and beneath Europe, sits at the center of the world map. Nigeria, heart of the earth. No troubles, no wars you face that doesn't touch the whole world. Your cry has reached the world. Tears is shed from the heart. And of recent, your troubles and pain have drawn the world's attention. Tell them we do not need terrorism to emerge world power. Nigeria, land of dreams, home to the people of Eastern antiquity, of Eastern geography, home to the people of Wubi Biafra, the land of both the rising and setting of the sun, home to the people of Wari, where all die na die, and Watano the pass Gary. Nigeria, where the Niger and Benue confluences, strength in our diversity, and the attempt to emphasize it has caused more pain than imagination. Nigeria, area surrounding Calabar and the Cross Rivers, area of poetic colors, areas of mystic honors, most suitable habitat for the world's largest diversity of most colorful creatures, the butterfly. Nigeria, your giant rivers are spoken of in poetry, collecting from the highlands of Guinea in southeastern Guinea, coursing in a crescent through Mali, Niger, Benin, then through Nigeria, and then emptying into the Guinea Gulf in the Atlantic Ocean after passing through a massive delta known as the Niger Delta or the oil rivers. Valleys of the Niger and Benue rivers, most expansive topographic regions, merging into each other, forming a Y-shaped confluence in Kogi's Lokoja. To the southwest, rugged highlands. To the southeast of the Benue, hills and mountains, which form the plateaus, highest in Nigeria. Nigeria, oldest location of human existence, 9000 BC. Nok civilization of northern Nigeria, 500 BC to 200 AD. Your life-size terracotta figures are one of the earliest known sculptures in sub-Saharan Africa. Nigeria, war-torn. The historic declaration of secessionist sovereign state. A declaration of autonomy from autonomy, the latter becoming too selfish for description. Nigeria, 30 months of warfare. Employment of Egyptian fighter pilots against the disheveled and malnourished Biafra. A world war of its own. France, Egypt, Soviet Union, and Israel. Nigeria, area of the Niger Delta, one of the world's largest aquate fan-shaped river deltas. Riverine area of the Niger deltas, a coastal belt of swamps bordering the Atlantic Ocean, swamps of vegetated tidal flats, formed by a reticulate pattern of interconnected meandering creeks and distributaries of the River Niger. Nigeria, giant of Africa, giant of the earth. Seventh most populous country of the world, identified, regional power of the African continent, middle power in international affairs, emerging world power. Nigeria, giant of Africa, giant of the earth. You're becoming an ogre. 12th largest oil producer in the universe, 8th largest exporter, possessing the 10th largest proven reserve, 2014 largest economy in Africa, You fed yourself to fatness prior to 1969, self sufficient. Now you rely on food imports, you beg for food. You are becoming an ogre. Nigeria, home to almost every natural resource: natural gas, coal, bauxite, tantalite, gold, tin, iron ore, limestone, lead, and zinc. If only you give cocoa another chance, and rubber to do what it finds its hands. Nigeria, pace setter, pathfinder, as you show the United States the way to go. You expressed superb efficiency in containing and eliminating the 2014 Ebola outbreak, a power you describe, bigger than even you. The power in unity, how you fail to see it in other areas. Nigeria, face of Africa, giant of the earth. 1 in 4 Africans is Nigerian. By 2100, you'll be an estimate 1 billion, almost 50 times you were in 1950. Nigeria, phenomena of the world. The Hamatan comes and brings its altitudes, a continental tropical air mass laden with dust from the Sahara, drying everyone into submission throughout the single dry season. Nigeria, even you do not know the power that you have. Food giant of Africa, giant of the earth. You possess arable land that can grow all crops all year round. You can grow food to feed Africa 6 times over and even the world. Your strength is becoming your weakness. Nigeria, phenomena of the earth, regional center of West Africa. Your center and south is tropical due to equator's proximity. You are arid in the north. Nigeria, phenomena of the world, confusion of poets. How can you be food basket Benue when even grasses are an issue for you? Your home of peace and tourism plateau. Indeed, indeed. You are nature's gift to the nation, Taraba. We've not seen the empty gift wraps. All we see is the Chapal Wadi. Yet from its height, can't we touch heaven? Land of beauty, O Adamawa, what indeed is beauty? Pride of the Sahel, O Yobe, pride that it may not go before a fall. You say you home of peace, Bornu. You are kidding me. When your bloodshed can replace the Nile. Know, O Kaduna, that education center will with enlightenment demonstrate. Jigawa, a new world, a new Nigeria. Katsina present Nigeria a home of hospitality. The dream is rekindling. Kebbi, let all equity start with you. Ebonyi, salt of the nation, we prefer your sugar and honey, for salt can lose its flavor and will become less of God's own state, Abia. Nation's heartbeat and the big heart, fused as one until 1991, Bendel. Now the heartbeats are distant sounds, heard once or twice in Cross Rivers, the people's paradise. Osun State's the living spring, where the fountains of Ekiti exude and spill the knowledge of histories. Today, the hand that holds tomorrow. Today's histories. Will the sunshine from Ondo State rise and shine with strength on Nigeria?